So I'm back with Canon. I sold all my Sony gear. After I sold all my Sony gear, I went and picked up the Canon C50. First purchase I got for it was a NATO rail handle cage from Tilta, and then a half cage over here on the side. It's got a NATO rail built in that you can slide from left and right, so you can easily put it on any gimbal really quickly without rebalancing it. This is one of my main cameras right now. Then I went ahead and picked up the C70. I'm shooting on it right now. The C70 is a fantastic camera. I went from the FX6 to the C70, and honestly, I like the C70 way better. FX6 is really nice for some stuff, but it really didn't tick my boxes as I thought it would. The first reason is I absolutely love how Canon grades in DaVinci Resolve. Way the skin tones look in the actual footage itself has a very nice base point to start at. And if you push it up or push it down as far as exposure or contrast goes, it doesn't break the skin tones that I've noticed. And I've noticed that with the photo side and the video side with Sony, it just starts to blotch and break apart, especially in the lower underexposed areas. I had to work with the image more and spend more time on the image just to make it look like I want it. C-Log 2 is actually much easier to grade, in my opinion. The second thing is the menu systems are so much easier to navigate. So when you're trying to change a setting or whatever, and you're in the menus, it's very easy to find stuff. It's very clearly marked. Sony systems were just chaos, and Canon, for some reason, I just intuitively know where everything is. Sony doesn't have that feeling for me. You know, I had about 5 years with Sony and I couldn't get over that. But with Canon, I just jumped back over and I knew exactly where everything was. So there has to be something going on there psychologically for me, but it's just easier and faster to navigate the menus, and it just makes more sense. So the third thing is really, I had purchased a couple R6 Mark IIs, and then I purchased an R6 Mark III just to slowly get back into Canon. Color grading is so much better, and I love my photos that I take with those cameras. It just made more sense to swap everything over from the video side as well, because I do both photo and video. And the fourth thing, and I think this is one of the biggest things for me, was comfort. The ease of use was, of course, with the menu systems and stuff, but just where everything is laid out on this camera. I have pretty decent sized hands, and every Canon camera I pick up, I feel like it's built for me, and it just feels really nice in the hand. It just feels correct. All the buttons are really, really cleverly put. It's like a lot of thought has been put into the style of camera body. People say that the Canon, the handle here, when they say it's like one of the best handles, they're not kidding. This handle is very nice. It's super lightweight. It just feels great in the hand. All the buttons are kind of like where you would think they would be. And it's an overall easier experience to use the camera, so you can just focus in on what you're doing. There's always there's little details that no one really speaks about that really matter in a camera body or ecosystem of cameras. You want it to feel like part of you. The look of this thing is pretty rad, man. Like, look at this. It's got this just really cool look. I guess there's technically two negatives. You will be needing a lot more batteries for this guy, and the battery life on the Canon C50 is not the best. If you shoot any type of long form like weddings or something, bringing a lot of batteries doesn't hold up to like the Sony a7S III or FX3 in that department. I just feel like I'm changing batteries nonstop. But with that aside, you can actually power this thing from V-mount. You can power it some other way if you need to. So that's not the end of the world. The second negative that I found, there is no audio recording in 120p. Now, normally this isn't a big deal. My Sony FX6 did not have this as well, which really annoyed me because I used 120 frames quite a lot. If you wanted to get that extra slow motion, every single time I wish I had the audio to those clips, because someone would say something funny or someone would say something awesome and I would miss it because I was filming in 120p. And people talk to me about this, like, oh, it's no big deal, just shoot in 60p. Yeah, okay, I can. But if the camera can also shoot in 120p with audio, which the A7S III can, and it's a 5 or 6 year old camera at this point, I think. If it could do it back then, why can't, the newer cameras coming out and do that now? So I was told by a Canon rep that it could shoot 120p with audio. It might have been separated audio, but it had audio. I even went to before I bought this camera, I even went and tried to find it first. And the Canon rep, yeah, it's there. And then I'm like, can you show me? And he was like, I guess it's not. I don't see where it is. Maybe it's not updated yet because it's not the actual camera. I'm like, okay, whatever. So no one actually knew. And then when I bought the camera, I still don't know where that setting is. If you know how to do that, please comment below. Just tell me, like, find it, whatever. I don't know if there's a certain setting that it unlocks, whatever. You have to go through a certain direction, and that would be handy to have. So, but if you know, please tell me, because I want to know. Other than that, guys, I absolutely love the camera, and I'm excited to just take and make more. If you have any questions about this camera whatsoever, I'm gonna make probably 2 or 3 more of these videos. Comment below what you want to know about this camera, and I'll add that in. But hope you guys have a great Monday. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my videos. Do you love camera gear as much as I do? It's ridiculous, right? It's crazy. I don't know, I think this is so much fun.